Mormon Mountains has a lot of different areas, one of which is the Spanish Isles, which has a few routes, but definitely potential for a couple more lines. The Mormon Mountains are kind of in the middle of nowhere in southern Nevada, just off I-15. After getting off 15, you go down this dirt road for maybe like 30, 45 minutes. And then from there, to get up to the wall, you hike for a solid hour uphill the whole way. Some of these routes have tufas and really wet rock, so we want to put in something that's going to last a long time. When I'm packing my bag for bolting, there's definitely certain things that you have to bring. A hammer, the drill obviously, the right size bits, the RBs. It's really important to clean the hole, so you need a blower and a brush, a wrench to tighten down the bolts. And it's always helpful to have all those things attached to you. That way you don't drop anything. So you need it all attached to your harness in some way and easily accessible. Typically, you see the line from the ground and you kind of plan out where you're going to go. And that way you can kind of even determine likely places for the bolts. But when you get up there, things kind of change and you find clipping holds and clipping stances and everything. So you may have to move bolts around. But one of the most important things that you do is you have to clean the hole out really well. Otherwise, the bolt isn't going to work as properly. So I typically use a blower and blow as much dust as I can out, brush it, and then blow it and brush it again before sticking anything, whether it's an RB or a legacy, in the hole. You definitely find a rhythm of like placing the RB way above your head and then pulling up to it and then like looking around, finding where the clipping stances are, where the holds are, where the line's going and everything, and putting the bolt in, and you just kind of alternate in that process of RB, bolt all the time, sort of scanning for where the line is, what holds you're going to grab, where the feet are, and most importantly the clipping stances and where the best positions for the bolts are. Placing legacies is totally different than the other ones because you don't have to hammer it in at all. It almost feels a little sketchy until you tighten it down, and then it's totally bomber. For the most part, super easy to remove and then just, move the bolt to a different spot if you need to, or just take out of the hole. So once I've finished bolting, I'll go down the line and clean all the holds. Once I've cleaned the line coming down, I'll go up on lead and climb up, grab a draw clip in, and then clean that section. The best determinant of if the bolts are in the right place for clipping and everything is once you've climbed it. So if you get up there and a bolt's hard to clip, then you can just put a little chalk spot and move the bolt there. And then again with the legacies, it's super easy to just pull it out and put it in the new hole. One of the routes that we worked on, really, really fun, like slopey tufa kind of technical climbing up to when it kicked back and got steeper. You're putting up routes that in 10, 15 years, the next person doesn't have to re-drill a hole and put in a new bolt. They can either use the same hole to put another legacy in, or put in a glue one that's going to last up to 100 years, who knows how long. So ClimbTech offers a more sustainable way to put up routes for future generations to enjoy far down the road.